And action. Hello everyone, welcome back. Oh my god, I'm so unprepared, I'm so rusty. I have not done a YouTube video in almost a year and a half, dare I say 2 years. And if you are coming here from my Instagram, thank you so much. I recently just did a poll, and the winner of the poll, and okay, first off, the poll was, what content would you like to see? The winner was decluttering. We also had project pans, sewing, and no one voted op shopping. Boo. Although the winner was decluttering, I'm going to be putting that on hold, only because my room is so messy. I have to clean before I declutter, if that makes sense. So I will definitely plan on doing that, and I'm going to do a similar concept to what I did in my last decluttering videos, where I just separate it by section just because I talk a lot and it would just go forever. The second winner was sewing projects and project pan, but given that this is mainly a makeup, skincare, whatever this channel is, I'm doing project pan. And what I'm going to be doing is, first I'm going to find where to put my phone. I'm going to be doing a full face of the products I'm currently project panning. Now let me backtrack. Project pan, if you don't know what it is a, I'm going to say like community where everyone gets together, encourages each other to use up what you already have. And I will show you some examples. I also have a playlist on my channel dedicated to project pan, so you can definitely give those a click. I think it's really interesting going back in time. I actually watched my old videos and just, it sort of acts like a little time capsule of the products I used to use. And the good news is a lot of those products I used to use no longer exist. They just evaporated, and yeah, we're here now. Interesting thing is, a lot of the products I originally used like 2 years ago in my project pan still exist today. Some of them still exist. They haven't gone bad or anything or break out from the products. So it just goes to show how long makeup lasts. Now, why is it called project pan? When you reach the bottom of a powder, you get this thing called a pan. And let me explain further. You may have noticed my handle has changed on YouTube. It's Amanda the Panner, which is also my Instagram handle. And let me explain that even further. My name's Amanda. Some people call me Amanda the Panda. Panner. Pan. Project pan. Yeah. Enough chit chat. Let's just get into it. I think the easiest way to do this is to just put the products on my face and talk through. Now, the first product is this Maybelline Master Prime Hydrating Primer. And it's at its last legs because I've cut the top off and I literally have to scoop in my finger, which is super gross. Please don't mind me looking into the viewfinder or my mirror. Please don't mind the audio, the quality. I feel so rusty. I was almost at my wit's end because I forgot how hard YouTube is. I love this primer. It's super duper hydrating if you have dry skin like me. It's hydrating, but it doesn't ruin your base makeup, so love that. Now, the next product, I'm going to be just doing my everyday sort of makeup, like just work-friendly makeup. I have this sleek Life Proof concealer in the shade 01 Flat White. I will, more often than not, I just flicked concealer somewhere and I do not know where. I'm glad it didn't go on the lens, although that would have been cool. Anyway, I will more often than not be the lighter shade when it comes to foundation concealer. Now, this concealer, my only complaint about it is that it's an alcohol-based concealer, and given that I don't make the best lifestyle choices when it comes to alcohol, I get a little bit triggered when I smell this. That made me sound like an alcoholic, and I'm not. And that just made it sound really suspicious. The other thing I don't really like about this concealer is that it's just got like a skinny tip, and I feel like a larger doe foot applicator is more current and better. I'm going to be using this years and years and years crusty old beauty blender, and I'm going to be using the Rimmel hashtag INSTA Fix and Go 2-in-1 primer and setting spray. And I recently just finished a setting spray, so yay me. This spritzer is also very, like, violent. I don't know about you, I'm one of those lazy girls. I don't go to the sink and wash the beauty blender to expand. I just use my setting spray. I could probably use with throwing this out. I think I've had this since high school. Before I throw it out, I should cut it open just to see what it looks like. And I'm horrible. Like, in front of me, I literally have a brand new beauty blender. Also, in this economy, I don't think I'll be buying any more beauty blenders. There are cheaper ones out there. I lately haven't been wearing much foundation. I just put on concealer where I need it, and I prefer that because it gives you more of like a natural skin-like effect. It really depends on the occasion. Like, if it's everyday makeup, I don't really want to go too all out. If it's clubbing makeup or like going out makeup, then I would consider foundation. I don't like the feeling of product not being set on my face, so I'm going to be going in with the Balm Photo Balm powder. I picked this up for $5. I can't remember the website, but they had a lot of the balm products for real cheap. And when I first saw this, just off the bat, it looked janky. I thought that I got a dud, but this is a really good powder. It's in the shade medium and it's not at all dark. I just have no complaints about it. It's a good powder. I am close to just repressing this. So if you don't know, you can repress powders by just crushing everything up and like repressing it, and it helps you finish products easier. You normally like go like this with a brush. Gets a bit more challenging getting the edges, so that's that on that. I forgot how fast I need to be for YouTube. I have a few lip products that I've been going through, and there are some that I might consider decluttering. So for those who wish for a declutter video, this is probably going to be one of them. This lipstick might be one of them. This is like the Essence matte lipstick in the shade 02, and the reason I might get rid of it is because it's just so gross. I took it out once, you can tell. Lovely shade, but it's getting a bit dry and it's just getting gross, so we'll see how I feel about that. For the meantime, I've been using this e.l.f. lip tint in Perfect Peach, and I don't know how I feel about it, even though I've been using it like over a month. It's one of those like pH lip tints, and I don't really like the look of it, even though I own several lip tints, which doesn't make sense, you know. I just wrecked that. I put a lick of that. Also, my nose is so itchy because A, I'm allergic to dust. B, for someone who's allergic to dust, I probably shouldn't keep my brushes like this out in the open. And C, I need to wash my brushes. So let me know in the comments below if you like makeup chore videos. It's when people wash their brushes and like do stuff like that. I don't know how I feel about it, but if that's something you guys are into, let me know. Also, feel free to comment below on any content you want to see from me, because I'm more than happy to do that, and I will come with a decluttering video. I totally forgot about this. This is the Clara Cosmetics Daily Brightening Cream. So although I don't really use foundation on the day-to-day, this is the exception. It's SPF 15. I'm not going to put it on now, but I will show you what it looks like. So it's one of those creams, and I personally love these, that start as one colour, and then when you go to rub it in, it transforms. And I don't exactly know how these work, and if they're true to their claims where they say like, oh yeah, it works on anyone, because I don't think that would work on anyone. It's got a lovely scent. It's really nice. It's really lightweight. It lasts all day. SPF 15, you can't really go wrong. So I really like that. Oh my gosh, I have so much stuff and it just falls off my counter. I have my Project Pan products that I'm going to stick to, but I do have my chopping block products, which I can do a separate video on. My chopping block products are products that I'm considering getting rid of. I was about to reach for one of those, if that makes sense. One of my chopping block products is this sleek bronzer and highlighter. There's nothing wrong with this. It's just so old. Quinn, if you're watching this, you got this for my birthday when I was like 17. I am not 17 anymore. There's no reason for it to be still in my collection, but it works. So instead, I'm gonna go in with my Basic Beauty Bronzy AF bronzer palette. I've just realized the shade names. I didn't even know these had shade names, but I just go in with this one because I'm pale and I love a good forehead bronze because my forehead's a bit big, so we just want to minimize that. And I just go around like perimeters. I do this. If I'm in a rush, I honestly might even do it now. I just go whoop, whoop, party. That's if I'm like in a time crunch. That does not look the greatest, but it is what it is. I'll tell you the shade names. Snatural, Cinnamon, and Bad and Bronzy. And there's no way of telling which ones are which. Love that. What have I been using for blush? Okay, I don't have a dedicated blush. No, I do, I lied. It is very pigmented. It's the JCat Beauty Love Struck blusher plus bronzer in Angel Face. I think I got this because it has a cat on it and it's sort of like smashed. I don't know how that happened. It just did. I'm going to be using my favourite blush brush, which is this like Essence limited edition honey brush, and I went too heavy with that, but this is really pigmented. I've been using it for a bit and I think I might eventually swap it out just because it's never going to be used up and I've never used up a blush either. It's just one of those products that'll just exist. And I've actually brought some examples. So I was watching my old videos. I still have my NARS blush and highlight. I did end up hitting pan quite some time ago, but it just keeps going and going and going. I did hit pan on this one, but it just wants to last forever, which I have no complaints about, but I eventually have to let some of these go. And this is my this is my stock standard. What are those? So that one I need to like honestly let go. That's my Australis banana powder. I have this Colourpop Stole the Show highlighter. This was in my original project pan. That was my Essence. I think it's called like No Cream, No Sugar. This is like my perfect brow shade. And yeah, there's just, I've got mystery products. I don't know where that came from. And it just exists. And I could honestly just live off that and I'd be fine. Anyway, side tangent aside, I've got this Benefit Gimme Brow in the shade 3 and it is on its last legs. I like this because I'm not really looking to fill in my brows. I'm just looking to get rid of this like bold spot and then we're good to go. This makeup routine normally takes me like 10 minutes, not even. But wow, look how much time gets added when you chat. I also forgot about my Clean Colour Shadow Prep eyeshadow primer. I used to never use eyeshadow primer and now I know why they exist, because if I don't use this, my eyes will just crease the whole day. But I'm not going anywhere, I'm going to be washing this off soon anyways, so I will show you my Makeup Forever palette, which has my Ciate, and it's called like Fun and Fearless, I don't know. It's got Ciate eyeshadows depotted in there. I did this years ago. I still haven't hit pan on any of these. Yay! I normally go for this one and I just go wee. I'm gonna be honest with myself. I don't see myself using a lot of products because for someone who owns a lot of makeup, I don't use as much. My mum is literally blending almonds. I don't know if you can hear that. I own a lot of products. I love makeup. Do I wear it every day? No. Will I use up all my products in my collection? Let's be real. No. Is it fun? Yes. I have this MAC Extreme Dimension 3D Black Lash and I saw this in one of my old videos and it's still going. Look how small it is. I think I'll be getting rid of this soon. It's a lovely mascara. It really does a good job of separating your lashes, defining them. But I just need to be real with myself and just get rid of, like, I've used this quite a few times. I have this habit of feeling guilt for inanimate objects. So I reckon I will like just let go of this soon. I always say, oh, like I'll just wait till it dries out, but these things can just last forever. Given my sizable collection, I don't think there's a point of focusing on something like this when I could be using up stuff like this. My favorite at the moment is this Fenty highlight duo in Lightning Dust and Fire Crystal. I feel like I'm close to hitting pan on this one. Lightning Dust. I actually also use this as an eyeshadow because I find that when I use it on my cheeks, it's too dark. I'm going to be using this AOA Studio highlight brush F19. This is the best highlight brush ever. And I'm going to be going into Fire Crystal, and this is just my perfect highlight. It is a bit more on the intense side, like you can see that. You can just control it how you want. I love a good highlight. I think we're pretty much done. I do occasionally dip into a few lip products. I'll pretty much just apply it once and call it one and done. This is Ruby Shoes. I don't know if you're from Australia, it's a shoe shop. And for some reason I picked up a lip stain in Maybe Melon. It's pretty cool. So like one side's a lip liner and then the other side's a tint. I don't really use a lip liner only because it's very like intense. It's cute, but it's just a bit too much. So I normally go in with this tint. And again, I'm not like the biggest lip tint person, but for some reason I've just been using them lately. Orangey, heading into summer shade, still in spring. I wonder if I could use this as a blush. Might be too orange. I think that's pretty much it. I'm going to use this setting spray because it's relatively new in my project pan. And I think I need to hold it out like here. Okay, that is it, guys. That is all of my project pan items. I do have a few other bits and pieces in here where I alternate, but I might take them out just for consistency sake. I also think we should go through goals. I definitely want to finish this photo balm. I might need to repress it, and I can do that. I also definitely want to hit pan at least one of these shadows. I'm really close with this taupe shade. I'm also close with this shade I've been using as an eyeliner occasionally, and this one's also close. If I could hit pan in at least one or three, depending on how ambitious I'm feeling, I will probably rotate, only because I have so many products. I don't see myself finishing up a shadow. I don't know if I'm that ambitious and I feel like I get quite bored, but maybe it is time for me to do that and just be realistic with myself and realize I really don't need a lot of products. These are great like fundamental shades, so even I'm thinking I could even just incorporate another shadow palette. This is the Australis AJ Clementine. I love this palette, even though I've barely touched it. I could incorporate something colourful and then just keep this as like my base transition shade. I feel like that's a good idea. That being said, maybe in that case, this could just be my colourful one. There we go. I don't think I'll be hitting pan in this anytime soon. I have given it quite a few uses. It is wearing down. I don't know if I want to be like very, I use this 10 times, I use this 15 times. I did used to tally my items, but I don't think it's realistic because often when I'm doing my makeup, I'm in a rush. So we'll just play it by ear or by eye. But if I do feel like I'm in the mood to log how many uses I did, I can totally do that. This blush, like I said before, I'll probably swap out for something else. I already have an idea of what I might swap it out for, but that's that on that. I definitely believe that I could hit pan on both of these if I'm being too ambitious. That one definitely. And I feel like I just love this product. I also have an eyeliner pen in here. It's this brown one by Cella. I just got cut off, but I feel like I should incorporate eyeliner more often. I like how it elevates a look. I feel like this will just stay until I finish it up because I only have one other eye primer and it's just a primer, like it can do its thing. Lip products, like I said before, I might get rid of the Essence one. I actually don't mind this lip tint. Not sure about this one. We will play it by ear. This I'm almost done, so that's good. And this is drying up. That's almost done. I also have, jeez, what do I have in here? This is almost done, which I'll then swap out for the Big Ego Tarte mascara because it's quite old and I feel like it's likely to dry up. Love this mascara though, one of my faves. I have this BYS Tattoo liquid eyeliner pen. This is a black one and I feel like it's a good option to have brown and black even though you can barely tell the difference. I feel like I chose these specifically because eyeliner pens dry up quicker than liquid liners, so sometimes you can use them a few times and they're just dead. I also have a lip balm in here that I don't think should be in there. Anyway, I'll just keep it in. Those are my project pad items. I hope you enjoyed this video. I am excited to get back into YouTube. I don't know how consistent I'm going to be. But if you enjoyed this video, please leave a like, a comment, subscribe. That is my sister's friend who's being very loud. I don't know if you heard that. Yeah, let me know what you'd want to see. I'll definitely be happy to do all of that. I'm thinking maybe I should do another video to show you my chopping block items. That's my thumbnail. I need to do my other thumbnail. Also, can you see my cat? Jonas. Thanks so much for watching. And I just realized I normally put SPF on my face when I go outside. So for anyone stressing, yeah. But I'm going to give a quick shout out to Naked Sundays and their SPF 50 mist because when you forget and you don't want to get rid of your makeup, you can just go and pray to God. It smells like berries. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for listening to me ramble, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.